the Dallas Mavericks. Luka, he's already been out for a hot minute, and he's going to be out for an even longer minute already. And Kyrie Irving has now joined the land of the injuries, the land of the injured, and he's also fucked up for another 1 to 2 weeks. So the Dallas Mavericks, it seems as though we're in the same boat as we were last season, where we're going into All-Star break. Kyrie and Luka, everyone sort of, are they playing? Are they not? Then afterwards, last season, they geared up for a massive, massive run. That crazy run that they went on that took them all the way to the NBA Finals. This season, though, do you think that was it? Lightning strikes twice. Do you think that they can do it again? Post injury, when these guys come back, do you think they can gear up for another finals run? What's your thoughts?
Well, you asked me that, someone who has probably been the most down on the Mavericks out of anyone who's been on this podcast. But I'm surprisingly not concerned about them. I didn't have them to make the finals in the first place, so I don't think they're going to have a finals run. But I think they're going to have a deep playoff run, and they're going to have amazingly consistent and good showings from well, once they get to that point, as long as those players are healthy. You put Luka on the court even at 85%, and that team's got a chance to win any game. The one thing I am most excited for, though, is in 27 games when Luka Doncic returns, him just pulling out a 360 wibble dunk is probably going to be the highlight of of this whole injury thing.
Listen, the title of this episode is going to be 361.
I've got more questions than answers. I need to put that down, and I promise I won't bring it up again. But like, it's frustrating. But yeah, I'm not concerned about the Mavericks at all. I think their roster at the moment, just there's so many things to love about it. They're big men. They've got two incredible big men who play a similar way.
Sorry, that wasn't funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, go on.
You're a pussy.
Yeah, they're big men, yeah.
Yeah, two incredibly talented big men, and they've got Klay Thompson this year, who is a guy who all they need is one good game from him in the playoffs, and that's a game that they can book as a win. If he's shooting the ball well, that they can get out to a lead that a team can't come back from. So yeah, not concerned at all about the Mavericks, and their roster is just set up to succeed.
It's hilarious how they beat the Lakers today. How did the Mavericks beat the Lakers? Luka and Kyrie not playing, and they beat the brakes off the Lakers.
Was there someone from the Lakers? I think I quickly read something saying that they weren't prepared for the matchups because the guys were because Luka and Kyrie were out. Was that like an excuse they used today?
I could have been. I would not be surprised because there's always something with the Lakers. Yeah, there's always something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna formally quote that because I'm not 100% sure where that happened. But if that is the case, guys, I mean, come on, you're not prepared for the Kyrie and Luka led Dallas Mavericks. What's going on? You literally have to make them play your game. You have the two best players on the court and a pretty solid roster beneath it. Don't let those other guys cook. Just play your game, your all-time greats. It's literally that simple. The math's not hard.
And somehow they lost. I don't even get it, bro. I don't get how yeah. Let me focus on the Dallas Mavericks, though. But that game today sort of showed that they have Quentin Grimes, they have Spencer Dinwiddie, they have Klay Thompson, then they've got the two big men that you were talking about, Najee Marshall, PJ Washington. They have got a really good team. And you bring back Luka and Kyrie, they are going to make, I said it, they're going to make a generational run going into the postseason, for sure. Because there were 8 when Luka came back.
Generational?
Well, generational is they'll probably, how many games post All-Star? I think it's about 27, 30 games, about 30 games in there. I'm confident enough to say they'll go about 22-8 to close the season. I'll say 22-8 to close the season.
Generational. Would you call that
generational was an exaggeration. A bit of hyperbole, for the people. Generation, not generation. 22-8, okay. It's just an okay sort of run. But still, they'll go on that sort of run where they climb up into the rankings and do what they always do. They finish third or fourth seed or fifth seed, somewhere in that little range where they're mid-tier. They don't look like they're going to be marched in. Of course, Luka and Kyrie in the playoffs, they are we've seen them do it separate, and we saw them do it together last season. Where that's just, bro, you can't do anything with those guys, and especially when you add in those other pieces that can all hit shots. The one thing that's going to be a little bit interesting is the defense because obviously I know Derrick Jones Jr. is gone. So I don't know what that wing defense is going to be like because you're sort of relying on who? Klay Thompson and PJ Washington to be your stoppers. And PJ Washington probably can do that probably, but Klay Thompson at this later stage in his career, I don't know if he can. But
He doesn't have the
still,
quickness after that, and after those injuries, just does
mm,
not have the quickness.
yeah. But I'm sort of I'm happy to say that I'm happy to see them make the playoffs again. I don't think anyone's going to doubt that they'll definitely make the playoffs, and I'll think conference finals again for sure. So the main thing is getting them healthy because Luka did not look good the other day because he was on what they call them those little I don't it's not called mobility scooter, it's something else, but he couldn't even put any weight on that calf. So
Mm.
bro, I guess it's only 2 weeks into the injury, but still, yeah, you want to see a little bit better signs, but he'll be fine. I think post All-Star for sure, which is probably about 4 or 5 weeks from now, Lucas can be back on the court, and then obviously Kyrie, I think he's 2 weeks away. So if Kyrie can come back in that 2 week period, help them maybe get about 2 or 3 wins before the All-Star break, you come out of the All-Star break, you get Luka back as well, then get ready for that run again. And then, man, I want to see it, bro. Again, I want to see a rematch between OKC and the Mavs because I feel like I've preached this a lot to say that's the when healthy, those are the two teams I see as the best in the West. So when they do inevitably meet up, I want to see them at their best.